How to use the Autosoft 30 infusion set. To begin, you will want to work on a clean surface. Be sure to wash your hands and clean your insertion site. Please refer to your healthcare provider's recommendations when selecting an insertion site. Before you begin, check the tamper-proof seal and sterile paper. Do not use if the seal or paper have been broken. To open it, find the red strip of plastic in the outer shrink wrap. Pull it to remove the seal. Then, remove this sterile paper cover. Do not touch this spring yet. Next, hold on to the line indentations with one hand and pull the lid off with the other. It's important to note that if the infusion set is not securely placed in the insertion device with the needle pointing straight ahead, pain or minor injury may occur during insertion. Now it's time to insert the cannula. It's important that the area is clean and dry before proceeding. You can also wipe the area with an alcohol swab or an IV prep pad. To caulk the inserter, place your fingers on the lined indentations on each side. Pull back the spring softly until you hear a click. The needle protector should lift up or peel off. If it doesn't fall off, before insertion, carefully remove the needle protector. Be sure the tape is not stuck onto the introducer needle, and be careful not to touch or bend the introducer needle. This is what it looks like if it is stuck. This is what it should look like. Place your index finger on the top release button and your thumb on the bottom release button. Position the Autosoft 30 with its legs flat on the skin to ensure an insertion angle of 30 degrees. Make sure to maintain a 30-degree angle while inserting and gently squeeze the release buttons once to insert the cannula. To make sure that the cannula stays in place, gently put your finger on the clear window while removing the insertion device and introducer needle. Remove the needle by gently pulling the device straight back. Keeping the cannula secure with your finger on the clear window, carefully remove the backing paper under the cannula housing and press the adhesive gently against your skin. Then remove the paper under the front end and massage the adhesive thoroughly onto the skin. Attach the infusion set tubing to the tubing lock on the cartridge. Twist clockwise until finger tight and then twist another quarter of a turn to ensure secure connection. Remove the circular protective cap and fill your tubing according to the instructions in your Tandem pump user guide. When priming the Autosoft 30 infusion set, hold the connector needle pointing down. Make sure you never fill while your infusion set is connected to your body. Make sure there are no gaps of air in your tubing to reduce the possibility of interrupted insulin delivery. After filling the tubing, connect it to the infusion set by holding the connector needle at the point where it connects with the tubing and insert it into the cannula housing. Fill the cannula with 0.7 units. You are now ready to resume your pump and start delivering insulin. Always check your blood sugar 2 hours after inserting to make sure it's working properly. Replace the protective lid on the inserter for proper disposal by pushing until you hear it click. The Autosoft 30 allows you to temporarily disconnect your pump without having to change the infusion set. You may want to temporarily disconnect from your pump at times such as showering, swimming, and contact sports. To disconnect, place a finger just in front of the cannula housing and gently squeeze the sides of the Autosoft 30. Pull the connector needle straight out. Insert the circular protective cap into the connector and insert the disconnect cover into the cannula housing. They will both click into place. To reconnect your pump, remove the circular protective cap. With the needle pointing down, fill the infusion set until you see insulin drip from the needle. Now, remove the cover from the cannula housing. Place your finger in front of the cannula housing and push the connector needle straight in until you hear a click. We hope you found this video helpful. If you still have questions about infusion sets, please contact customer support at 877-801-6901. They're available 24 hours a day and happy to help.